Hello.
How are you today? Oh, it's hump day.
Yes, it is.
Do you think it's a coincidence that we put Love After Lockup on hump day?
I mean, it's kind of like the perfect spot for them because they're just so entertaining. They're a good. They're a good start to the day.
Oh my God. Well, before we get started, welcome everybody to the Commentary Zone Noontime Edition. And as you enter the room, please give us a thumbs up. I already did. If you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, tell a friend, follow us on Twitter, IG. You can even watch live simulcast on Twitch and Twitter. Okay, now all right, as of yesterday, August 10th, we hit 500 subscribers. And I just wanted to thank all of you. And then today, I woke up and checked it and I realized YouTube hasn't taken away 3 of them yet. So we're now at 501 officially. So yay!
Right.
Thank you so much for supporting our little corner of YouTube where it is, you know, free of all of the nastiness. It's just good talk between friends.
Yes. Thanks everyone. We didn't think we'd kind of get this far this soon. Like we were happy if we got 20 subscribers. To be honest, like we were just like,
Mm-hmm.
we'll just do what we do, plug along. Maybe some people will come along, and
Mm-hmm.
just who like conversation and just like we'll have a conversation, but aren't afraid to voice their own opinions. So that's
Yeah.
pretty much what we do. So thank you so much for joining us. Um, Tell your friends, like bring them over, just let them experience what you experience because we have a good time.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many channels that do the same thing that we do. Let's just be honest. We're not new or original.
We're
But where
different
I
because
think,
we're not messy.
right, and that's what I was going to say. Where I think we're a little different is that we think this is a little safe spot for everybody to come in, voice their own opinion and not be attacked for it. We can debate about it, but we won't be vicious, because that's when you hear new thoughts, new opinions, new viewpoints, you learn and you open yourself up to different points of view. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now that I've got that done, yeah. Thank you, Trey. Well, we'll see if it's still 500 tomorrow. You know, I don't trust YouTube.
Right? You know how they be doing.
Okay. So on the docket today, we're back in jail. I'm wearing my incarceration colors. And we are reviewing Love After Lockup, Season 3, Episode 42, Walk of Shame. Oof.
Yeah.
All right, so we had a lot of good content in this show. Um, do you want to start with Pickle Juice, Courtney, and Josh first? Since
Are they the boring ones? Christoph said they're busy
yeah,
for the first 10 minutes, and can we do the boring couples first?
yeah, let's get them. Oops, let's get them over with. So,
All right.
Courtney and Josh, do we really care at this point?
Mm, not really. Like no, because there's not much to them. If we're being honest, if we're being
Mm-hmm.
completely honest, there's not much to them because they're just going along their lives. Like now they're having issues because she's insecure. That's basically what it comes down to. She feels like, oh, he's not attracted to me, blah blah blah. Well, he's not trying to like. He wasn't having sex with anybody for like 11 years. What are you talking about? Like you
He
expect him to
was
jump on
having
you?
sex with somebody. It just wasn't of the female persuasion.
Allegedly, yes. We can. It's safe to assume. But she just doesn't. She's too clingy.
But I would be clingy too because he's only got 14 days there and 10 of them have gone and they've only did it 3 times. Really? You'd rather talk to your old cellmates than and play video games than be with me, your wife? Huh? It doesn't make
Maybe she.
sense.
Maybe she's boring.
Then he should have known that from jail because it ain't look like she's changed.
Yeah.
And
He. he just has it's weird. I mean, he can't be well. I can't say he can't be cheating on her. I can't say that, but it's just his lack of interest is interesting since he's been locked up for so long. And but she does seem the type to be whiny and not to turn off. I'm just saying. I'm not
But
trying to be
no,
mean.
his excuse though, I'm getting old. I'm 30. What?
Mm, mm-mm,
If
mm-mm.
he would come out and say you boring, I'm not physically attracted to you. You don't
Mm-hmm.
look like my former cellmate. Something that I can say, okay, that's a valid reason. But don't tell me that you spend your
But
day
he
playing
didn't have.
video
Remember,
games.
he was in maximum security, so he didn't have a cellmate.
He got 1 hour to get his freak on at the shower.
So stupid.
I don't care. It irks me. It irks me that he's spending so much time still chatting with the people in prison.
That is fun. That is interesting. That he would rather speak to them than to her, and she's right there, and she's the wife.
Something's not meshing. But anyway, let's see if his behavior changes once he gets to go to his cousin's house where he's serving parole, right?
Hmm.
Quarantine and then parole. Yeah. Let's see if things change. I don't know, but I don't care. Who's the other one? Who's the next one that we don't care about? Anissa and Jeff.
Yeah, we really don't care about them.
Okay, so he discovers that he said that he did a DNA test while he was at the halfway house, and he has an 18-year-old kid from his first true love, Christine. We hear the backstory to that. And he's testing Kyle by telling Kyle this secret and asking Kyle to let him be the one to tell Anissa.
Hmm.
And we also find out he has an exercise routine and he has goals in life. He wants to get a job, save his money, get his teeth fixed, and buy a motorcycle and some Gucci pants. My
Yeah, like riveting goals.
God.
Just riveting. Just saying.
At least he said fix them teeth. Wait, is
Right.
it true he has a GoFundMe to get money to fix them? Or is that bogus?
Are you serious?
Yes.
But his teeth?
His teeth.
I mean, that's a worthy cause, though. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna sit here.
But what
Uh,
happened to getting a job?
I mean,
There's a dental plan if you get a job with medical.
true, but why should he have to do all that? Yeah, he does have a GoFundMe. I just googled it.
Oh my God, correction. He wants a motorcycle. Yes, Trey, I forgot the proper correct pronunciation. A motorcycle. Not a motorcycle, but a motorcycle.
So here's what it says. It says, "Hi, this is Jeff. I have been incarcerated for most of my adult life. I lost most of my teeth due to drug use and a few altercations while being arrested. I have recently been released and currently gone on a reality show called Lockup. The focus of the show has not been about finding the love of my life, but have been the topic of memes on the internet about my appearance. As you can see, it's demolished my self confidence as if I hadn't even start with. Yada yada yada. My cousin reached out to Facebook salary group and was directed to start GoFundMe. I can assure you I'll put every penny towards my teeth as this GoFundMe is set up to do so. I would love to be able to smile not to be made fun of. If you have it in your heart to donate to my dental fund, I would graciously accept and forever be grateful. So yeah. So yeah, there. He so far raised $560 of his $20,000 goal.
$20,000 to fix his teeth.
Yeah, and that's actually I would put that out there. The amount of work they have to do, oof.
I would just
Unless
pull
it's
them all out and
all
give him
out,
plates.
that's yeah. I was gonna say that too.
Because he only got what, four on the bottom and six on the top? Sorry, I pulled them out. They look like, never mind. I'm going to be a kind person today.
Yeah,
I'm
I was
going to be a
now
kind
that you thought
person.
about it, I'm like, yeah, you might as well just pull them all out and just get all falsies and let it go.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the easiest. That'd be the easiest way to go, actually.
This too. I, I, I would only give money if I know it was going to a dentist, a certified, board certified dentist.
Hmm.
You know, I'm sure he's not having. Yeah, I do feel bad for him. And I'm sure he does feel self conscious about his teeth, but that's the price you pay when you do math. He has other plans for that money. Yes.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So anything else about Anissa? Because they didn't tell. Okay. So Kyle didn't tell her yet, but he
Hmm.
says that he's going to have to if Jeff doesn't. And they kind of left off with her serving breakfast.
Hmm.
Um, so we'll see this week what happens. Who's next?
Mm, who do we have left? Oh, let's do
Um,
Ray and who's it? Brittany, right?
yeah,
That's
Ray and Brittany.
that's child's name, right?
Yes, Ray
Okay.
and Brittany. Okay, so they finally did it. Yay. Poor Ray looked shell shocked in the bed. I'm sorry. But she seems to think that it was really great. Ray's grandma texts him bright and early saying that she
Hmm.
isn't even asking. She's saying she's coming over with food and clothes. Brittany takes offense. They get the house ready for her arrival.
Hmm.
Um, you know, Brittany and Ray talk a little bit because he asked, "When am I going to meet your parents?" And she's like, "On the breaks, not going to happen. I'm not ready yet, and they not ready for you." And you know, so Grandma get there, fried chicken and some other stuff, and she tells Brittany, "Warm it up. It needs to be hot when you're serving it." Brittany just seems really pissy with anybody telling her anything.
Right.
And they sit down. Grandma starts asking questions and determines that Brittany is ashamed of her grandson when she finds out that Brittany's parents don't know that he's there. Mm.
It's not shame. It's just she knows how her parents are going to react. So that's not accurate. That's not accurate in my opinion. Brittany just doesn't want to hear them out. Her parents' mouth like, why are you doing this? Oh my god, this is too soon. Yada yada yada. She's not trying to hear all that. That's all it is. It has
Mm.
nothing to do with shame because if it was shame, she would have never told her parents about Ray in the first place.
But then why did she tell the grandmother, "I'm giving Ray a chance to get on his feet"? Just come out and say, "I don't want to hear my parents' mouth saying anything bad about my man."
Yeah,
But she ain't say that. She said, "I want to give him a chance to get on his feet."
she wants to try to fix him. It's just she. But see, here's the thing, and maybe people will disagree, but she looks down on him in my opinion. When you say stuff like that,
Mm-hmm.
you look down upon people, and it's not right. If you're gonna like, if you want, just say this is like you said, just say this is my man. He's staying with me. I'm going to help him. Period. Point blank.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
mean, because my whole thing is this: at the end of the day, he's staying at your house, not theirs. So they can deal with it.
Yeah, as long as they're not paying the mortgage, they don't have a
Yeah,
say, right?
right.
So I just thought it was funny how she said that because she worked her way right into grandma's trap,
Yes,
you
most
know?
definitely. I'm like, just you, the reason why she's falling into these traps because she's not being direct.
Mm-hmm.
She's not just saying what she needs to say. Once you start
Mm-hmm.
trying to make up these little diversions, you're gonna trip yourself up.
But are they diversions though? Like you
Well,
said, she feels like she's better than him and that she can fix him or whatever,
but she's
you
not telling the
know?
truth though. As I said, she's trying to skirt around the cones, and she just run clean over him.
Oh God. Okay, so Claire says Jeff must have the nerve to probably want implants, not dentures. That's why he's asking for 20 grand. Dentures don't cost that
Oh,
much. It's true.
that's true.
Dentures are a fraction of the price. Yeah, that's so true, Claire. But yeah, the nerve of him wanting implants.
Yeah, no.
I'm sorry.
We
Mm-mm-mm.
gonna get you some dentures and some poly grip, and you gonna just keep it moving.
Right? You know, creep before you crawl.
Mhm.
Just saying. Okay. So, anything else? Oh, what did you think about Grandma telling Ray, if you ever feel any sort of way up in here, if anyone treating you badly, you call Grandma and Grandma gonna work it out.
Grandma's not playing about her grandbaby. She not playing. She
Well,
not
he's the
playing.
first one. He's the oldest grandchild. You know, his mother passed. I wonder if Grandma is his mom's mom or his dad's mom. Do we
I
know?
want. No, I. We didn't get that distinction yet.
Oh, I thought I might have missed it. But you know, if grandma is his mom's mom,
Yes,
that
it
mm,
makes total. It makes way more sense.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It makes way more sense. That's her daughter's. That's her daughter's son. So she's gonna be that much more protective. That makes complete sense. If
Yeah.
that's the way the tree falls.
Yeah. And I could really understand that that statement. I won't say it's a threat. It was a statement of fact for grandma because she
Hmm.
meant that from the tippy top of her head to her toenails. She meant that. Hey, Just Chat. Hi, everybody in the chat. Thanks for coming today. Okay, anything more about those two?
But those two, no.
Okay, so we covered all three losers at the bottom. Oh, did I say that? Okay, so we have Rachel and Doug, Stan and Lisa, and then Nicole and Deontay. Who's
It's
next?
Rachel and Doug.
Rachel and Doug. Okay, so we pick up after the argument, the family argument with Doug's family last week. Um, are we still going? Yeah, we're still in the car on the way back to Rachel's house. Poor little Dougie is in the back seat crying. I feel so bad for this kid, but he doesn't have a chance in hell of ever like getting away from this.
Mm-mm.
I feel so bad for him. Um, we also see a scene where the power went out in Rachel's house, and Big Doug is struggling to get his ankle jewelry charged and has to go out to the car and charge it and call his parole officer to say, I guess, why he's not in the house charging or something like
Right.
that. So yeah, he's doing that. He's struggling. And then there's at the end, there's this great scene between Rachel and Big Doug talking about what's going to happen. Communication has to improve. How he treats the Dougie Jr. has to improve. It's her way or out. People dropping ultimatums. Oh my God.
Yeah,
What'd
which
you
is
think?
never the way to go.
No, but I did like Rachel really. Like, I saw the military training in her come out.
Well, most definitely. I'm not gonna take this. It's interesting how she used to think his way of communicating was cute, but now all of a sudden it's a problem. That's what struck me as interesting.
Mm.
I'm like, well, you like before he got out of jail, you thought, oh, he's being assertive, he's being a man. I think it's cute. He's a little controlling. He's a little controlling, but I think it's cute. I'm like, oh, okay, that's cute. But
I guess
now,
when it was directed to her, I think what's getting up her butt is that it's now directed
oh,
towards the kid.
gotcha. It's more. So you think
Mhm.
it's more concern for Dougie Jr. than for her? Like she's like, I
Well,
can handle this.
and yes, she can hold her own, so she thinks, but not the little boy.
That's fair.
Mm. She's really being protective of him, which
Well, he's
hmm,
been with her like every day for like what 6 months? Because remember, she was taking care.
mhm.
She was living. He was living with her while Dougie was in jail prior. So that makes sense.
Right, but she has no papers like stating that she is a legal guardian, which I find is could be even more detrimental to him if he's yanked from her.
But we don't know that. Here's the reason why. They haven't said anything, but if he's in jail and the mom wasn't fit to raise Dougie, someone had to sign papers for him to stay with her. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Someone had to sign. Someone, you can't just take a child cannot just be placed, and even if that is his wife, it doesn't matter. The biological parent still has those rights. So for the biological mom not to be fighting this, and he's in jail, there has to be some sort of paperwork out there that they're not telling us. Because
Here's the thing. I
but
think his sister, the one that was talking about the letters that little Dougie didn't want to mention, I think
hmm
that sister has legal custody over him because Doug
okay,
is in jail. The mom, the biological mom, is missing in action. I think she might have legal custody over him. I think she allowed Dougie to go and visit Rachel because Rachel got married. Wait, she got married to Doug?
yes,
Yes, she got married to Doug. But I don't think there was any legal paper. I think it was just like, oh, you're just going for a weekend. And then he got stuck. So I would like to see paperwork on what
right,
Rachel's legal
yeah,
rights
because that makes sense. So basically, the sister may have like legal custody, but then quote unquote released custody to Rachel since she's the wife now.
are.
That train that work logically that works
Okay.
logically.
And Trey, okay, so Christoph likes Rachel. I
hmm
love you, Christoph. And then Trey is like, that was a big old nasty mess, but sadly, I heard no lies detected from what the sister that sped off on the back of the bike, the one with the
Right.
pink hair that gave the warning to Rachel. I agree with that. She told no lies.
Mm-mm.
Yes, Trey. That was
He'll
a
take you for
forewarning.
everything. He'll take you for
Mm-hmm.
everything. He's a dog. He'll be back in jail in 2 months. I'm like, oof. It's not like you're lying. I didn't detect any lies either.
Mm-hmm.
Zero. None. I was waiting
And
for one too.
just chat. The bio mom, they said that she has some
Substance
uh
abuse issues.
pharmaceutical issues. Already proven true. Oh yes. If the little pictures on social media say, he lived up to all of his sister's expectations. Mm, 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 mm. Let's see. Everyone is saying hi. Yeah. Some kids are just passed around, and I don't like that. He just needs some sort of stability. He needs someone who truly cares about him, who loves him, who can nurture him and guide him down the right path. And not have so much toxic energy around him with all this shouting and like that that was traumatic for me watching that mess. And I don't even live there. I was looking at it on the television. That was just kind of a little crazy for little old me. Um, Rachel had an ex that used her. That was the
Mhm.
first husband,
That was the first husband. Yes, yes,
the
yes.
pharmaceutical one.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So she also has a child. I heard that tittle tattle as well.
We haven't heard about him or her yet, but in the streets, that's what they're saying.
No paperwork from anybody for for that boy. What? But how is that possible? Oh my gosh. Anyway, I agree with you. The ultimatum at the end to me was the beginning of the end of this relationship because he looks like he doesn't like to be challenged, like he doesn't like his
Mm-mm.
authority to be challenged. How he survived in jail, I do not know, but whatever. Unfortunately, the young man is not ever going to have a loving, supporting upbringing without Rachel.
I agree with that. Unless he's removed from that whole situation,
Hmm.
he won't have that stability that he needs. Because he's like, I'm amazed that he's such a good kid thus far.
I think it's You notice that when he was with Rachel, yeah, he had a little sassy mouth, but it wasn't in an aggressive tone. When he
Mm-mm.
got back over to that family, you notice the aggression was there.
Mhm.
When she brought up those letters and how he spoke to her, and then how he spoke to the dad and said, I want to talk to you, I want to talk to Rachel, and something with the F words and all of that. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's
But
not having it with
again,
them.
yeah, and it's a product of that environment. I
Yes.
think he's a different kid when he's just, Rachel is solely focused on him. When he's over there with his father's family, does anybody watch him?
Nope.
Oh my God.
I think what it is with him, he knows Rachel. He knows Rachel genuinely cares about him. He knows that, like, she's genuine. She's there. Um,
Mm,
she's consistent, and she's probably the most consistent person in his life.
my God.
So he's like, so she's his rock.
Just chat says if he was getting a check, they would be fighting for that kid.
That's fair.
But wait, the sister with the pink hair said that she would have taken care of him if it wasn't for the fact that her husband was a felon.
Yeah.
So maybe there is some funding involved if the sisters are fighting over the kid.
I don't see what funding there could be.
No sort of government assistance, nothing.
I don't think so. I don't see why. Well, I mean,
As a foster kid, maybe.
there could be. We had see. There's no paperwork on Dougie, so we just don't know where to go with this. Like how we would need to see the timeline how everything played out, like legally. Then that would tell us what's going on.
And Christoph, yes, I saw this morning and I felt really bad because according to what I saw on YouTube, Allah just got out of prison a week and she succumbed to her addiction. And her mother put up a post. Um, this is really sad. Allah was from season 1 of this show. She was like a model, but then got on heroin and wound up going to jail. And her guy was an IT director. What was his name? I can't even remember. But yeah, I think she came out with him, and to me, it seems like she went right back on. She wound up back in jail, recently got released, and within a week she passed. She was 31 years old. Rest in
Oh,
peace, Allah. But
oof.
again, this is what the substances will do to you, you know?
Mhm.
And her mother made the post on her passing. And then
Mhm.
her father also made another post detailing funeral arrangements.
Mm, mm, mm.
Okay, so Crazy Cat Mama says, no doubt that he is now receiving public assistance for his son. Doug ain't got the mindset to get a job. Oh,
He doesn't. He doesn't like to be told what to do.
James. Yes, that was the gentleman that was with Allah. James. Yeah. She was good. I think she went a whole day without using when she was with James. She had a complete personality shift, Allah. And you knew that that wasn't going to last. That was wishful thinking on his part, but hopefully a lesson learned. Um, hey, Miss Manda, good morning. You're never
Good
late.
morning.
Okay. All right. So anything else with Rachel and Doug? This should be good this week, though.
Oh yeah, this should be hilarious. I'm sorry.
Okay. So Stan and Lisa and Nicole and Deontay.
I was just standing Lisa.
This is what I was waiting for. Welcome to the dungeon.
The suit. I was like, she's like, "Are you ready for this?" I'm like, "Excuse you." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
She was strapping him in and she was strapping herself up. I am loving it. I hope they show it. I hope they show as much as possible.
That was a whole mess. I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, oh,
Get
I
your groove
can
on.
never go down in the basement again. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna get your groove on. Get your groove on. That's what Stan meant. Man, I really missed you. No, you didn't. You missed the playtime. Quit playing.
But listen, let me tell you something. You got to admire Lisa for strategically, rethinking the strategy with Stan. Oh, I can't get it this way. Well, I'm telling you, I want this, I want this, I want this without
Mm-hmm.
coughing it up. So we're going to re-strategize and go after his kink. Let me give him something what he really want. And then I'm going to say, I want this, I want this, I want
Right.
this.
She's smart. I can't even sit here and be mad at her. Like her game is on point. I'm not gonna even sit here in front and fake and phony with her, because he's been really rude to her on several occasions. She's like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
and what he doesn't realize, every time he does that, it's gonna cost him.
It's
Every-
crazy. It's crazy. But I like the give and take between them. Um, wait, was this? Oh, why does he have one of those toy grills and he's cooking in his garage? Like you couldn't take that out back?
Exactly.
Isn't that fire hazard?
In my opinion, yes.
I just can't with him. I really can't. They try to drink champagne. I hate people who don't like champagne. And sorry, but I love champs. I really do. I really do. And these two knuckles, he probably got a $3 bottle of like, I don't know, sparkling crap and gave it to her. No wonder why it tastes like piss. Um,
So mean.
I can't with this whole thing. That steak looked horrible.
It really did. I was mad because that was a good piece of meat. I don't like to see steak wasted. I'm sorry. I just don't. I
Why
just
was
really
it
don't.
gray? Why all this? I think
See,
something's wrong with my color on my TV. Cause everybody's steak from pickle juice to his look gray.
his steak was kind of gray though. On my end, it was like a pinkish gray,
I don't
and I was like,
know.
that don't look done.
And honestly, like eating they look like savages eating. I was not. I was not having this meal, and I always go in for the dinner scenes or the food scenes,
Of
and I
course,
was just like, okay, the grill must be a limited edition. That is worth thousands since he's a millionaire. Oh, Christoph, you so bad. You know that. Well, I can say I have one of those little grills, but it's my emergency grill for hurricanes.
right.
Hurricanes, because I can't technically have a grill because I live in a
Oh,
condo. So, yeah, that's emergency. Emergency. I don't get it. And you have like a whole house. Where's your
mhm.
backyard? Why haven't we seen it? It wasn't raining. You want to burn down the whole house to serve up some gray steak to a felon? Give me a break. Anywho, he is flexible though. His knees working.
Right.
He did.
He's all working out. He keeps himself in decent shape, so
Oh
he
yeah.
gotta be ready. He gotta be ready. He gotta be ready too. That's why.
Was it this episode where we saw him like doing exercises?
Yeah, it was this episode. Yeah, like at the beginning, I
Oh
think.
my God, when he did the pull-up thing on that machine and pushing his pelvis forward, I was like, whoa. I mean, and I'm into old dudes, but not Stan. No, not even if I reviewed that entire investment portfolio. No.
Just no.
Mm-mm.
Can't do it.
Nope. Wait, it was not something that I would eat, even if it was all there was left to eat. Yes, crazy cat mama. That
Yeah, it
food
was
was
bad.
not
It was
appetizing.
bad. No.
Where were the grill marks?
What was the chef? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Someone has to say it, so I'll say, what was the chef? We need to start there.
Okay. What do you think? This week they go to the dealership, right? I think I saw a
Yeah,
preview of that.
I thought it was a preview. You talking about next week, right? Or this week, or
Well, this
preview for next week?
Friday. Yeah.
I think they go to the dealership this week, the upcoming week, I should say, and I can't wait for that.
Me too, me too, me too.
Cause
Because
she
you know
going
he
in
gonna
the
insult her again.
yes, she gonna go all in his pockets.
Mm-hmm. And I don't blame her for trying to get a car, whether or not she has a driver's license or not, because she could then go and sell it if she gets it in her name.
Exactly, and he's to pay for it in cash too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying, don't
Yep.
don't let him don't let him hook you over no payments where where it's in his name and he could take it back at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Don't put yourself in that position.
Yep.
Cause he's all about control. He stands all about control. So you gotta make sure you maintain some
Mm-hmm.
sort of control.
Yep. And if you get that car in your name and he pays in full for it, that's an easy way. One, you can escape and then sell it for backup rainy day money.
Exactly.
You know?
That's the most important thing. To make sure you take care of you because never let someone put you in a position to where you're solely financially dependent on them.
You see what crazy cat mama say?
If she's smart, she worked him so hard to the point of needing. Well, damn. Wow. I mean, that's not. There's no lie told there, but that's
I hope Lisa ain't watching that.
right. Oof.
Because you can OD on those, not OD, but like if you take too many,
Too
you have a
many.
problem getting
Yes.
right. Oh
hmm
Lord, I gotta control these hand gestures. Lord, hey Heidi. Okay, yes, they are both getting something out of it. Hopefully, just with the prison bars background. Say, hey Kelly Swat, thanks for stopping by. You like to see us in jail?
Right.
Oh, it can cause heart attacks for real?
Yes. If if your heart's on the weaker side or you take too many, yes, it can.
Ooh, child, I don't. Oof.
That's why they prefer you go to a doctor and get tested to make sure you're eligible to take them.
Okay, so last but not least, Nicole and Deontay.
Yes, that was a whole like mess. Like he was like upset, like he's about to cry. I'm like, don't please don't cry, because you're gonna make me hurt for you. This is the first time I felt bad for him. When I say bad,
Mm-hmm.
it's more like it's not in the terms of like we feel bad for you because we see what she's doing. This is I feel bad for you because how this is playing out.
Mm-hmm.
It's a difference. I feel bad for him, like because when you see someone actually finally understand what's going on after they've done all this stuff, you feel some sort of way because he's just generally trying to be a good person, this and that. But then again,
Mm-hmm.
I do blame him because this is why I try to tell people: don't say you'll do anything for somebody. Never do that,
Mm-hmm.
especially someone who's freshly, out of incarceration, because they're gonna take
Mm-hmm.
advantage of you.
Yeah.
Because if you're
Yeah.
giving them gifts, who's going to turn down the gifts? And go
Exactly.
ahead.
No, I was saying exactly.
Like, that's the thing. And then I like the fact that her mama went in on her. Like, what are you doing? You're wrong.
Mom
Mom was
and
like,
stepmom.
was giving her the business. Like, what is
Mm-hmm.
this? They're like, nah, you don't do that.
Yep. As soon as she stepped on the porch, they was there waiting for her.
I was scared for her. I'm like, 'cause y'all could both break her in half, and it wouldn't even be a challenge.
Yeah, stepmom look.
Yes, that mom don't play. She don't play. She plays no games. Zero.
Oh my Lord. But yeah, I felt bad when Deontay pulled up and it was Zach in the car. It was not an Uber driver. It was Zach. When he said, "And you just met my mom."
Yeah.
Mm, bad
That's why
move.
he'll be introducing people to your mama right away. He's,
Yeah, but I think she wanted to meet her, right?
I don't
Nika?
think so, cause she was, I think maybe she did, but I don't think I would have done that.
Well, I think she wanted to make sure that she's the same damn thing as Chelsea.
That too. I'm talking about Deontay then though.
Oh, Deontay? Well,
Mhm.
mm,
You know what I mean?
yeah. It was a misstep on his point, but does he really have a choice with Nika?
No, I mean I get that, but it's just for his own sake. I think I would like try to push that off
Mm-hmm.
even further, just because of the situation as a whole. Because he knows he got another Chelsea. Let's call it the case.
Mm-hmm.
He
Mm-hmm.
knows, and when you're nervous, you need to wait, and because he honestly he needs to get to know Nicole better before he introduced her to his mother. Because had he waited and let her show her true self, he wouldn't feel as bad as he does. You know?
Mm-hmm. And not try to buy her either, because that's basically what he was doing with all those gifts.
Yeah.
And I think he cried. I do. When he was in the car after he drove away and he was beating on the steering wheel, I think he cried, but the lighting wasn't that great.
Hmm.
I think he did shed a tear cuz he's sensitive, y'all. He's
No,
sensitive.
he is. And I'm not mad at that. And I do like the fact that he said, "Give me the phone back." And then when she
Mhm.
didn't give him the phone, he said, "Fine, keep it. I'll just turn the MF off." I'm like, "That's what you do.
Right, but then
That's what you do."
can't she just go and start like take the phone itself, and cuz that's $1,000 phone. That's
Hmm.
a thing of value. She could either sell it or take it and start a new plan at Cricket, you know?
But still, just shut it off so at least you're not paying the bill. Oh
True.
no! So in most places, you don't pay for the phone outright. Most times, what they do is, 'cause I do this with all my phones. I just have them add the cost of the phone to the bill.
Oh,
And
and
since
pay
that
it off month by month?
Yeah, it's just easier that way for me. So I'm not trying to pay you that much money for a phone at one time. I've been with my people for like what I've been with like my company for what 14, 15 years. So yeah,
Mhm.
they always so should we just add it to your bill like normal? Like you sure can. And I do it that way. That way you do that because you I always gotten better insurance on it too.
Right, but if you cut it off, you still
Hmm.
owe for the phone.
It depends on how you have it set up.
But he needs to get that physical phone back.
No, I agree with you. I just want to know how he set it up. Did he put it
Yeah.
in his name or her name?
Okay, so Trey, the first jailbird, broke him down to his brake pads, and the new girl is using the
Yes.
same playbook. Yep, yep.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Alex and Deanna. Hold on, let me go through y'all notes because I have been delinquent and Nicole still don't care, so she takes it. Oh, what did you think about when she said, "Oh my God, he finally stood up to me. It's kind of hot." Girl, shut up.
Yeah, shut up.
But yet you still getting in the car and going and having sex with Zach.
Right.
His mom was dead on right when she said, "You want to have sex, just not with Deontay."
Yep.
Okay.
And then they brought up Tia too. I'm like, oops. Yep. Call it out.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you saying why'd you mention Tia? She's like, well, Tia was really. I'm like, oh. I'm like, you have all these intense feelings for everybody, but Deontay got it.
Mm-hmm.
Just call a thing a thing. But she just knows Deontay's the only one who's gonna be dumb enough to buy her stuff. That's pretty much what it is. I won't call that right there.
Okay, so Crazy Cat Mama says, "I no longer feel so badly for Deontay. That young man is living his best life ever without the trailer trash and has so many gals wanting to jump and ride his anaconda now." Well, look, I'm feeling bad for him in the moment of filming,
Right.
right? What he's doing now, that's his little, hotard business. But at the moment of filming what we saw in the episode, like, I feel bad for him. You just can't help but. No. Okay. Bye. 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 Oh my God. Sorry, guys. Sorry for the interruption. Okay, so who's next? Oh wait. With Verizon, you have to keep paying. Okay, look, with Verizon, you have to keep paying. If you disconnect, you have to pay the full balance on the phone experience. I think it's the same way with mine with AT&T. They want that. They want full payment on that phone, or they want the phone back.
I'm back.
Yeah. He does take her back in the next episode. Yes, I thought that that was confusing because after everything that went on here, you know, she comes from having sex with Zach, getting chewed out by both of her moms, and then going into the room and trying to text Tia to get a hookup with
Right.
her. Like, I don't know what she's doing, but it looks really like hoish. It really does. So, and then he takes her back next week. It seems like, but maybe it's just shady editing to make us like tune in. Who knows? Anything else regarding Nicole and Deontay?
No, I think we covered everything.
Okay. So, Truman's that really is hard to watch him go through it on TV, but seeing him doing his lives now, I am so truly happy he's living his best life. Yeah, you know, to see, because this could damage a person. Let's call a thing a thing. It's happened twice to him. It could really damage a person. He needs to figure out why he's always attracted to this same type of person and find a
Hmm.
way to break the cycle.
Exactly.
You know, oh Lord, Heidi goes ho ho.
Because he keeps picking the same type of woman. That's a problem.
Mhm. Mhm.
He needs to get
Mhm.
out of that.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. He does. But guys, let us know your thoughts on this episode. Love After Lockup Season 3, Episode 42, Walk of Shame. Leave your comments below. Give us a thumbs up. We really appreciate you joining us today. Hit the notification bell, tell a friend, and follow us on Twitter and IG for more upcoming trash reviews. Tomorrow we will be on at 2 p.m. Eastern, 11 a.m. Pacific, and we will be doing our Housewives Roundup. So it'll be Potomac, New York City, and Beverly Hills. Beverly Hills might be good tonight.
Yes. I'm just interested to see how many more lies
Mm-hmm.
that are disproven.
I watched a video today where
Hmm.
they, over the years, they went through Erica Jane's interviews, her confessionals, and it really is contradictory to what she's saying now, even with
Like,
regards to the accident with Tom 3 years ago.
right. What killed me was on Twitter with the house. That just took me out.
Mm-hmm.
That was hilarious. Like, didn't she make sure the root and
Mm-hmm.
I'm like,
It
oh,
was
so you
crazy.
still, so you, it was funny because I'm like, you stayed at the house that you didn't know about. Fantastic, great,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
too funny.
All right. So, guys, thanks for tuning in again. And thank you for getting us over the 500 sub hump. We really appreciate it. We love y'all for it. And we
We're
look
halfway
forward.
to we're halfway
Oh,
to our community tab.
oh yeah, we are. Yay. You think we can make it by the end of the year?
Yeah, anything's possible. Just
Okay.
keep doing what we're doing. We've gotten this
Yeah.
far. I mean, just keep working, keep putting out the content, having fun. Because the community tab makes it so much easier to post things and let people know. It's so much
Yeah.
easier.
Thanks, Heidi. We
Heidi,
appreciate it. You know, Heidi's one of the small creators on YouTube that we partner with on a lot of streams. We go on each other's channels and we really appreciate her support. A lot of you guys in our chat now and on the replay crew came to know us through Heidi, and we really appreciate that. Oh my god, so wait, tomorrow is, wait, hold on. What day is it? Oh yeah, so tomorrow's Thursday, Housewives Roundup, and then it's my drinky time. I will be on Heidi's channel tomorrow evening if she's doing a show, and it's my excuse to drink freely on the people's platform.
I mean, I think cocktail streams are fun.
Mm-hmm.
They are fun because you just sit back, relax, review, or do whatever. Um, Don Julio's always welcome. Just saying, just saying. he's always he's always welcome in the building. And maybe some cranberry juice. Yeah, always welcome.
Yep, you can come and see me sip and slur my way through a live stream.
You don't get bad. It just you just kind of you just your mouth just goes off the rails sometimes. It's just hilarious for
Yes.
me. It's entertaining. It's entertaining for me. I'm just
Especially
saying.
if I have two drinks in front of me, it is just a little bit weird.
Oh,
But
I'll be there
anyway,
too. I do make
mhm,
it crazy cat mama. I'm always I don't always comment because I'm working, but I do
mhm.
listen.
She got wasted. Yes, I did. Yeah, whenever I have two drinks, it's a problem. Maybe I'll only have one drink this week.
One
Maybe,
one good drink.
and I can't refill.
Yeah, that's all.
Okay,
What you
that's
do
the
is
plan.
just pour the glass and keep the ball away from you. That's all. So the
But that
ball is
was
too
the
far.
problem. That was the problem last week. We were doing a 19 crime show, so I had the
Oh,
bottle right here, and
see,
we're trying to get an endorsement and a sponsorship, but it's
well, that's
just not
different though.
working.
That's
Yeah,
just different though.
but the problem was I drank the first glass, and then I had a refill because the show wasn't over, and then I had a liqueur with the first glass.
See,
Yeah,
you know you don't mess with you don't mess with liqueur. Come on now.
but it was new. It was something brand new that I'd never tried before, so I had to sample it.
But they still dangerous though. Just saying.
But it was good.
That's the problem with liqueurs. When they're good, you feel like, oh, this is so tasty, and they just go down so easy, but they don't hit you till a little bit later.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Liqueurs sneak up on you because you think like, oh, this is good, this is tasty. Like, I don't feel anything, I feel good, and then about what half an hour later, you're like, okay, what's going on?
Oh, I was not going to commit those 19 crimes because by the time I finished that show, I needed to go to sleep.
But you do sleep the best when you have like a good alcohol though.
But it's not a restorative sleep.
No,
It
no, it's
isn't.
not. Of course not.
Mm-mm.
No,
Mm-mm.
no way.
So, anyway, y'all, if y'all want to see sloppy and slurring Debbie, tune into Heidi's channel tomorrow night. Um, she'll let you know. And tomorrow, before I start drinking, we'll be talking about housewives in the afternoon. Sound good, guys? So we
Yes,
expect all of you back here tomorrow, and we'll be out of jail then. We'll be. I'll have to
and
find
diamonds.
another diamonds. Yes, you really like that background, don't you?
Yeah, because it's the richest thing on the show. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Um, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Tiffany blue and diamonds. Oh my god. Hey, Ablavi. Okay, so Heidi show will be at 7:30. That's 8:30 for me on the East Coast. So we'll see you twice tomorrow. Okay.
Yes,
All right. Any final thoughts, Jamal?
I think we are all good. This show just keeps on giving.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like one of the best on our roster right now.
Agreed.
Hmm. So that's it for today. And until next time, Jamal,
Of course.
bye.
Bye.